pretty much do this yourself, Carissa. Not something that we ever thought we would be doing, eh? I think it's safe to say we have some bugs. The easiest things in the world. Morning, guys. It's a chilly one again, but I think it's supposed to. Is it supposed to warm up today? I think it is supposed to warm up. We are weighing these market lambs. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And I think over the next couple weeks, I'd like to get as many as I can out of this barn, because I'd like to wean the group across the road next Friday, which is I think the 18th. I think it's the 18th or 19th, 18th, I think. I usually do 105 pounds and over. Sometimes near the end, I'll put the weights down to 100 pounds. So we might do that today. We'll just see. Where you go, buddy? Just won't leave. All right, who's next? Sheesh, not too many. Yeah. You guys, there's too many. I thought I would just go over today's lamb data with you. There ended up being a lot, 45 to be exact. So I don't even think they're all gonna fit on the trailer. I'm having a few regrets adding the 100 pounds plus, because I think I had enough of the 105 over. Regardless, we're gonna take as many as we can this week, not overcrowd the trailer, but put as many as we can on it. And then the rest, we will weigh more next week, add them to whatever's left in that pen. Let's see some stats on this group. Minimum weight was 101, max was 116 for an average weight of almost 109, 108.69. Likely a lot of ewe lambs in this group, just because a lot of the rams are already gone. Yeah, well, 51% were ewe lambs, 49% were ram lambs. And the heaviest one was a ewe lamb. Let's see what the sires were. On these ones, again, most of them were Rito sired. So I think this group was just heavily Rito based. 13% of this group were Suffolk, 9% Ile-de-France. I think this afternoon we're going to regroup, and we're going to show you guys how we do this lice treatment on these ewes. And everything has been written down. I've been really good so far. We're only in February, but I've been really good at trying to put everything in my planner. It's good too, because Carissa just sneaks up here and she can look at this too and know what we got coming up. Back again.
I have to do it, and it's my excitement.
get them actually? You're almost there. Okay, we are we're doing the lice treatment. I've talked to you guys about it before. We are doing a pour on, and it is supposed to be like after you shear. That is like the best way to do it. I don't have a set of shears to just like even get a little spot for them. So what Carissa's gonna do is we're just gonna try our best to get the nozzle in as close as we can under that wool to get it just on the skin surface. We'll be doing this again in 2 weeks, but then they will be done when they're sheared in about 8 weeks. So they'll be good and treated, I think, here, and we'll get on top of it. Some of these guys don't even look that bad. No, this group doesn't look bad. It was the group that just got sheared. They're the worst. Are you wanting to squeeze and do, or do you want to just run them through?
I don't care.
You decide. You're doing it. I guess we can do it in the squeeze because it takes a bit to...
Yeah.
Okay. I'll squeeze this one. And I'll get rid of these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Pretty much do this yourself, Carissa. Oh yeah. Or certainly refill. Actually, why don't I do this and just do a dump? There you go. That'll work.
Come on, ladies. Yeah, there you go. Straight up the slide. Yeah.
Yay! First half done. I think it's safe to say we have some bugs. Everybody's itchy. So hopefully this magic sauce will do the trick on these boys and girls. It is weird though that none of my ewe lambs are showing any wool loss or any real sign of scratching or anything. I mean, we'll take it. We treated them anyway. We figured out a better way to do it when they're not sheared. We actually just spread out the wool and dunked it in a part. And then for sure we got it kind of more on their skin and not just sitting on the top of their fleece, which I don't think would do anything. So hopefully that should help. I'm sure they're gonna thank me later. Morning, guys. I just am printing off some new feed sheets. This is really handy having my office right in the barn. We opened that new bag of haylage here a week ago Monday, and it took a few days to actually get right into it. Jamie came, my feed guy Jamie came when we were trimming those hooves Monday. Today's Wednesday. And took a feed sample. We already got the analysis on it. and I'm just printing off the new sheets, but it's actually just this. I was thinking it was second cut, but it wasn't, because we went from left to right on the pad this year. So it's actually just my second bag of first cut. So the ration shouldn't change a whole lot. So I've been texting back and forth to Jamie this morning just because he was thinking that the ration looked higher in energy than what we wanted, and he was just asking, can we put straw in it? And we're so short straw this year. We're using so much more in bedding, and we don't have as much wheat planted. So straw is a huge hard no for us, just because we don't have enough to feed. We use it for bedding. I'm just printing off my sheets, and really just analyzing them hardcore to make sure I'm not missing anything. That's what I'm doing first thing, while my brain is still somewhat fresh, even though she's been up for a few hours already and not feeling so fresh right now. I got rudely interrupted by my husband, which is fine. He's got a burn pile going. We had a bunch of brush that we've been waiting to burn forever, but we want to wait till there's enough snow and no wind that we don't have to worry about it getting out of control. So I'm gonna burn a bunch of skids and stuff, just junk we got laying around everywhere. Hard to get out of there.
Oh, I need a nap.
Popcorn? Are you gonna say hi this time? You just ran away from me before. Hey, where are you going? Wait. Why? Bye. She's not near as friendly as she used to be. She's still one of my faves. I'm just not one of hers. So I wanted to show you kind of what Jamie and I talk about when we're on the phone. So Carissa fed these guys, it's probably been about 2 hours ago now. And there's still quite a bit of feed in the bunks, all the way down to the other end. So the ewes have way more room than they actually require in this pen. I'm at a good spot here with space, which was kind of the goal over these last few months. I was trying to get the numbers so I'd have lots of room, lots of feeder space. The problem with my feed, even though it's not really a problem, is that it's pretty high octane. So meaning it's got a lot of bang for its buck. We've got pretty high energy, pretty high protein in some of the feeds that we feed our sheep. And in certain life cycles, life stages, it's too much. They don't need what I have. So we have to find kind of creative ways to dilute it a bit. And Jamie's first solution was to add some straw to the ration. And I said, well, we don't have enough straw, which I talked about. So then we just go down the list. Well, we have some dry hay, so we could dry hay. Hay bales that we could use as well. So we do have options, but I told them, you know what? I said, I actually increased this ration to compensate for the cold a couple weeks ago when they got sheared. And we're almost neck and neck to where he wants the new ration to be. So I said, why don't we just wait and see what they do? If this feed cleanup time, you watch for cleanup time. And if cleanup time's too quick, so if this was totally bare already, these ewes would be miserable. And I can come in here. You've been in here all week with me and all last week when we're hoof trimming, and they're not loud. So a sheep will tell you when they're hungry or hangry, and they'll just stand by the bunk and demand more feed. That's not been happening, and so all we're doing really is just watching and observing. We just want to make sure the ewes get what they need, but they have lots of room and time to eat it, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. I'm really tired today. every time I jump in this truck, I have to fill it up with fuel. It is another Wednesday, which means it is a ship day. We went ahead and weighed those lambs yesterday, so they're all ready to go. I just took a couple minutes and got the got everything set up. Ooh, I should run and get my purse. I should do that actually. Nice. Is my barn leaking again? Every time I take off my rubber boots, there's some cleanup that needs to happen. I better do that before it freezes again. This weather has got to decide what it wants to do. Wait a minute. I can help. I had to clean up the flood. Bigger than they look, aren't they?
Eh,
Whatever.
whatever. Pretty amazing backup job though, I have to say.
What?
Just drop the ramp right in here.
That's good. This? Which way is it?
Slide it right on. Taking the black wool too.
Yeah. Wole, wole. Wole, wole.
Look at the back of the right in the shop and get the snow melted off it.
Morning. We've been on the road for I'm doing the butt check. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I brought Mark today. We're too bright because I don't like nasty roads, and they were pretty bad at home, but they've turned very nice now. All random knowledge that you guys don't care. We had our wool loaded up yesterday, and we are en route back to Mariposa. I was just there on Friday with my sister, and we're dropping off kind of the wool we told her was coming forever. This is the stuff I washed around Christmas time, and this should get us through most of our wool projects this coming year. So I sat down with Karen, and we went through kind of a plan. Karen and Cherie went through a plan of 2022. So we got lots of wool stuff planned. It's very exciting. Not something that we ever thought we would be doing, eh?
Not me.
Not you.
I'm a tractor driver.
Well, now you're a truck driver. Well, we just got home. Hi, Kins. I'm just gonna check on my sheep. I haven't seen them all day. Did you miss me? Oh, Billy. Edward, how's your foot? How's your foot? Hi. Can we see you walk? Can I see you walk? Let me see you walk. No problemo. Good boy. It's always shocking to me that I'm dealing with wool that we sheared 9 months ago. So this is the stuff that we sheared 2 weeks ago. The stuff I dropped off today was the shearing before this one and the shearing before that. So the wool I dropped off today was actually 2 shearings worth. I have to say it's pushed me out of my comfort zone of just farming. I never thought I wanted to get into like direct selling stuff to people. What's made it easier for me is knowing that I'm taking a product that is worth nothing right now. I just got a text from Cassie down at my fulfillment company in the States. They got all the Valentine's stuff. I shipped it on Monday. You guys saw me boxing it all. I shipped it Monday. They got it today. Today's Thursday. So hopefully tomorrow I can make the final launch announcement, but because everything's there now, I think I'm going to try to launch it next Tuesday. So Tuesday, the day after Valentine's Day, because that's the way I work. So stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. Again, something I never wanted to do and never would have done, but you guys have asked for it. You've supported it. The Christmas wool sold out real quick. I know a lot of you were very upset with me. Guys, we only have so much wool. So that first launch, we only had enough time to use up about half the wool, maybe 3/4 of the wool. So even this Valentine's launch is very small because we only had 1/4 of the wool left from that Christmas launch. So looking ahead, I think what I've given them today should probably take care of the year, I'm hoping. If not, we have this stuff that have to get washed up. For everyone that loves the wool and supports the wool, I love that you love it. I love that it's like not perfect. It's not perfect at all. And you're gonna get little bits of paint in the wool. You're gonna get little bits of straw in the wool because like this is what we're dealing with. Otherwise it would be thrown out. I'm so grateful. When you ask how you can support me, you are by doing this. You supporting the channel, just watching the videos. And then when I do come out with stuff, the fact that you even think about buying it just blows my mind. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for doing that. I think I'm gonna do one little last check around the barn because I haven't been here all day. You guys need water.